There is something wrong with me. With that haunting line, Thunderbolts plunges us headfirst into the darkest corners of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But this isn't just another team-up, this is trauma, betrayal, and redemption, disguised in a high-octane superhero shell. Hey everyone, welcome back to Playback Premiere, your home for deep dives, bold takes, and everything superhero cinema. Today, we're breaking down Marvel's Thunderbolts, a film that dares to ask, what happens when the broken are forced to become heroes? Set after the fallout of the last few MCU phases, Thunderbolts follows a mismatched crew of anti-heroes. Yelena Belova, US Agent John Walker, Ghost, Taskmaster, and newcomer Bob, recruited by the cunning CIA head Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, played with icy charm by Julia Louis-Dreyfus. But here's the twist. Their mission? A setup. These aren't just weapons, they're the loose ends. Disposable, replaceable, and it's only when they realize they've been played that they become something more. Florence Pugh. Let's talk about her. She's the emotional and moral center of this film. From the moment she confesses, there's something wrong with me, Yelena isn't just fighting enemies, she's fighting herself. PTSD, abandonment, identity. It all bubbles under the surface. Pugh brings dry wit, brutal fighting skills, and a whole lot of emotional weight. And honestly, she's the MCU's best shot at a new generation leader. While Yelena is the star, the ensemble brings their own flavor. Wyatt Russell's John Walker simmers with tension, haunted by his past and desperate for redemption. Hannah John Carmen's Ghost is intense and unpredictable. Taskmaster is mostly silent but menacing. But then there's Bob. Lewis Pullman gives us the most heartbreaking performance in the MCU since WandaVision. A man with no memory, haunted by a mysterious procedure who slowly unravels and becomes void. A villain not out of malice, but deep, buried pain. And when that transformation happens, it's chilling. Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she's no longer comic relief. Here she's sinister, pulling strings like a chess master. She's not out to save the world, she's out to cover it in shadows. And what makes her terrifying is how real she feels. CIA corruption, political manipulation, too real. Thunderbolts doesn't shy away from mental health. It stares right into it. Depression, PTSD, the fear of being disposable, it's all here. And it's not just window dressing. When Bob transforms into Void, it's more than just CGI spectacle. It's a metaphor. Suppressed trauma, ignored pain, systemic neglect, all exploding in a catastrophic form. This is Marvel, sure, but it's also a message. The third act is where this film soars. Emotional payoffs, explosive action, surprises, including Bucky Barnes back in action and stealing scenes like a pro, and the final showdown, it's not just a fight. It's a reckoning. The team versus their own demons. The question isn't, can we win? But can we be more than what they made us? That said, not everything lands. The backstories of Ghost and Taskmaster feel rushed. Red Guardian is fun, but mostly comic relief. And if you're not a hardcore Marvel fan, you might feel lost in the lore. Thunderbolts might not have the polish of Infinity War or the optimism of Endgame, but it brings something else. Honesty, grit, vulnerability, and in a sea of capes and quips, that stands out. It's messy, it's bold, and it gives us a glimpse of what the future of the MCU could be. Complex, character-driven, and willing to dig deeper. Final score? I'm giving it an 8. 5 out of 10. Florence Pugh and Lewis Pullman carry this film, and the emotional weight hits harder than the punches. What did you think of Thunderbolts? Was Bob's transformation as impactful for you as it was for me? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives. Until next time, stay heroic even if you're a little broken.